the biggest lies that we're ever told are that we are alone and we need to do something. If we were identifying the universal self, ourselves as the universe, then we would say, yes, we are alone because we are all one and we are all that is, and we create these separate selves for our own entertainment and play and self-understanding. But let's take the assumption that we're not enlightened beings. Let's assume that even the greatest of spiritual teachers still identify with some sort of a small self. Assuming we're identifying with the small self, the personality, the little character that's playing this game, then in that case we are not alone. If, let's say, for example, we live on a remote island and there's a storm outside and it's hard to walk outside because the wind literally pushes me, us, as we walk outside, and even if we're to go outside, all the bars and shops are closed, and it takes a lot of effort to go to the next town, and if you meet people there, what's the chance to actually know them, actually feel invited to talk? And a lot of people are drunks, and even when the day wakes up, even when we wait for the storm to finish, and it's the next day, it's like, there's nothing interesting going on, and to do something interesting, we either have to wait for the day to go to the next island or fly to another country. Even if all of that is true, even if meeting people and connecting is difficult, we're still not alone, because applying our willpower to the physical universe will bring us what we want. That is assuming we are identifying with our small selves, the feeling of I am and the identity, whatever, it all makes sense. The social media profile, whatever it is you're identifying with at the moment. Assuming we are doing that. Assuming we are okay with having an ego. Bringing awareness into this body and going, there's something I want from this physical world, and it is connection with one other being or a group of beings for whatever purpose. It might be family, to make money, or to do a cause, whatever it is. It is possible. Eliminate the belief that I am alone. Applying my willpower to this physical world, it will be achieved. Lie number 2. We have to do anything. Right, so just as the belief we're alone is just another thought bouncing along in an endless caravan? Canyon. So we're looking for canyon. So is the thought that we need to do anything. Loving yourself, being present, deep breathing, yoga, rituals, all useful, wholesome at certain particular points, but we don't actually need to practice anything. Sitting down every day, meditating science every day is definitely the single best thing we could possibly do. In truth, we don't actually have to do anything. Sitting still in silence, not doing anything, mostly beneficial. Setting aside time to do that every day is mostly beneficial. But getting anxious about it, believing we actually have to do anything, is a total lie. Assuming that we're identifying with the small self and we have things that we want, we have attachments, we have pain and suffering. Oh, okay. Making a daily practice of bringing full, unconditional awareness into the body. Be that in the form of meditation, exercise, or deep breathing. Doing all three of them. Going into that body and going, okay, if I'm going to do something, if I feel like doing something, I don't have to do anything. If I actually feel like wanting to do it, is it to avoid feeling, or does it actually have some other rational or wholesome benefit? Wriggling spontaneously, I just spent 30 minutes wriggling on the ground, and I was like, why am I wriggling? My body needs a wriggle. But sometimes we do things to escape our feelings, and even talking about our feelings can even be escaping our feelings. It's crazy. Or doing something to feel more can be also escaping our feelings. Whew. Pretty much most things we do is to escape our feelings, and that's addictive pattern. Connecting with people, going out in the woods, meditating, being spiritual, taking drugs, drinking, junk food, going to war. Most of these is to avoid feelings. And you know what? There's nothing we need to do. We can avoid feelings if we feel like it. We can just let them be and not do anything about it. Biggest lies. You're alone. We need to do anything. Doing anything about loneliness can trigger addictive behaviors. So sitting, annoying ourselves. If we're going to say, in truth, there's nothing we need to actually do. Seriously, practicing not doing anything. And if you're having awareness of body may be good, but knowing if we're going to say there's one thing to recommend to people, that is know thyself. No, even then that's misleading, because very quickly people interpret know thyself to mean describe your personality. Understanding yourself and the nature of reality is fundamental for the mind to work properly. But in truth, there's nothing we need to do.